we got big weapons now. What kind of damage do I do on this sword? Cutting and piercing. That makes sense. Might need to respec. My other sword was more blunt damage. And so in the warrior tree, put a lot of points into blunt damage. Because, you know, that made sense. Wonder if those lighting glitches are something I can fix on my end. Doesn't happen often, just when I'm like hang gliding into someplace. My computer's a beast, so you shouldn't be seeing like any problems at all. Okay, well, waypoint's leading me right to it. Settings. Display. Pretty, max, on. Quality. Yeah? Shrug. Alright, how do I get up there? How did I get up there before? Oh, right. I gave up the cheaty way. I went this way, by the pretty flowers. Hello. What's in here? My legs. Play. Now the carpenter can carpent me all sorts of things out of clay, as carpenters are known to do. Hopefully this is all the clay we'll ever need. Create marker, can I name it? Okay. Oh man, was I in there that long? It's alright, I think there's a bed over here. I just ran off a cliff, didn't I? Ooh, but I'm heading towards the fire. This is where I wanted to be. That was all so intentional. Hello, friends. And there used to be a bed here. You guys blew it up, didn't you? There it is. Kinda figured they'd respawn by now. Guess not. Now, was I right in that the way to the shroud was to go really, really high up first? Does it feel like it was? Come on. I also remember it being super dark. You know what I should do? Go back to the cave for a second here. There we go. And I can get arrested bonus in here too, because it's in a cave. Because I got the feeling I'm gonna need to come back here to farm copper, and I don't want to waste a lot of time with it. Ooh, is that more clay? Let me double check this. Yeah, that's clay. That's great news. Now I don't have to go to two places. Alright. Does that shroud look deadly to you? Rude. It's not deadly. Not too deadly at all. Incredibly dark, though. Oh my god, this fog. Ah, my butt! Yeah, I see you. Come into the light of the mushroom and fight me. I didn't push it before. Didn't know there'd be green hookers down here. They're the worst. Just blinding fog mostly. Yeah, you know what? I'd fight several green hookers over this fog. interesting. I seem to have gone very far from where I was trying to be. What are your thoughts about this giant flower? Oh, now hang on a second. You are dead. That's just rude. I hit him and he was like, "Nuh-uh, I got invincible armor that reflects hits." Kapwing. Mom says if you don't play by the rules, you can't play at all. Alright. But skill-wise, what do we got? More of the heart doors? Just one, really, but yeah. Alright. We got 7 skill points. I'll level up the block annoyances. Shockwave. I am parrying just about everything, so that sounds good. Gain stamina when I parry an attack. I might do that. – 100% more melee damage. Very tempting. Strength, vigorous, dash. I don't know. Do we go for the overpower or do we go the bash route? Or we go a different route. We get Blood Warrior, sneak attacks, and merciless attacks. Oh. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be doing sneak attacks, but I do love parrying things, so I think which way? Break block with melee. Okay, we're going to go the bash route, just for fun. I want to bash things. Alright. Need 3 more. 3 more skill points. Not to sprinkle these everywhere. Can I just put this in here? Rude. I need to go back here and find the forge. We'll explore this area later. Alright. 57 meters. It says it's right here. Nice try, buddy. Right here? Location reached. Okay. Did you bury it in the copper ore? I'm curious how you did that. Really feel like I'm not getting through here. Let me see if there's a back entrance. I really was gonna mine all the way through there. Got it. Maybe that's the path for people without double jump? Anyway, let's give the guy his thing.
Hey!
Time to craft a smelter. Ah, you found my crucible, huh? Was that journey too tough for you? Quit whining, flame burn. Rekindle the flame. Rekindling a flame takes time and patience. Right now, just crafting that smelter will suffice. Let's get to work. Okay. I was gonna put a crucible right here. Good looking spot for it. Alright. So now what? Smelter. I need fired bricks. Okay. Alright, well this is nice and dumb. Alright, I got it. It's a good thing I got a bunch of clay, right? Because you want one of these.
Measure twice, cut once.
There. Now you can make bricks out of clay. Imagine that's all you're good for. Ugh. I remember farming trees for a while so that I would never have to do it again. Did I get enough? Oh, I'd be enough for the clay bricks. I just have more wood in general? Anywhere? Just plain wood. Not much. I think you've told me before, but you don't remember. Do I like Minecraft at all? I mean, it's a fine game, yeah. I'm just tired of it at this point. Like, it was a genuinely good game. I had my fun with it. Now I look for other things to play with. That's just me. I cannot stick with a game for too long. And Minecraft's one of those games where lots of people want to play it forever. Which, you know, is fine. But not exactly for me. Here. Throw the crucible in here where I can forget about it and complain when I can't find it later. Every so often your brain cell comes back around to Minecraft. I might have said this to you, but you should look into, oh, what's it called? A Vintage Story. I really enjoyed it, and I don't think I can go back to Minecraft after it. Excuse me. Main story seemed a little scary for you, but maybe Sunday? Yeah. I mean, it's pretty hardcore. I think that's why I liked it. Like, Minecraft got to the point where it's not super challenging. Like, nothing surprising either. Like, if I play Minecraft, it's mostly because I want to build one thing in particular. Then I build my one thing, I feel great, and I call it a day. I treat Valheim kind of the same way. I'm like, I want to build a pirate ship base out in the water. And I'm going to need iron supports for that, otherwise it won't be structurally sound. And then I spend 400 hours getting to there. And then I'm like, okay, I'm done. The fact Vintage story started out as Minecraft is way too funny for you? Yeah. I believe the mod it started out with was Terra Firma, or it might have been like some settings for Terra Firma. And then at some point they realized it would just be easier to make their own game. Which, good on them. Probably 100% true too. It was called Vintage Craft? Fair. I don't know, back when I was playing Vintage Craft, or Vintage Story, people kept referencing Terra Firma for me. And I had no idea what that was. It was just hardcore survival Minecraft. It looks pretty much exactly like Vintage Story. Alright, surely this will be the last time I ever need to harvest wood. Ooh. Speaking of survival crafting games, since it's apparently the year of the survival crafting games, I almost got to play Nightingale a whole 20 days early. I got an email. They said like, hey, join us for an open play test and stress test. And I'm like, okay, cool. I start downloading it the second I get the email. Make dinner for my kids. Help them brush their teeth, get ready for bed. And by the time I get around to playing it, the stress test was over. Apparently it started 5 hours before they sent me the email. But still, 8 hours is real short for a stress test. Makes me wonder if they're going to have server problems because they're grossly underestimating the amount of traffic they're going to get because of their stress test. Because everyone's looking forward to it, but no one was like expecting a stress test in the middle of nowhere. What do we know about Nightingale's premise? I try to go into games slightly uninformed, but the general idea is a general Victorian vibe. You've got this area where you build your base, oop, and there goes the axe. Perfect. And instead of like having a whole procedurally generated world or a static built world, what you do, and my information may be old on this one. You've got the one area for your base, and then you create like a portal that'll take you into a realm for whatever adventure you're going on. And you build that realm with various what would you call them? With your various cards to like build the conditions of the world. Like maybe you have a card that's like lots of trees, or a card that's like copper ore, and then like a card to describe the kind of monsters you'll find there. And then I think it procedurally generates that world for you to go to. And I think that could be really cool. It would be kind of like having Valheim, except instead of like traveling to each biome, you just warp straight to it whenever you felt like it. It'd definitely save you some time. But a lot of the fun's in the journey, you know? So I'm not sure how great that would actually be. Alright, can we build that smelter yet? 50 fired bricks. How many am I getting at a time? One fired brick every 30 seconds. I've got 16. That leaves 34. Which means 17 minutes. Gross. Got enough wood? Got enough clay? At least I can just leave it. "17 minutes. Oh, hey! My shroud protection lasts exactly 17 minutes. And so it's like we got a little alarm. When I run out of shroud protection, that's when my stuff's ready. How convenient. Alright. Speaking of convenience, what should I do now? Rumble in the catacombs, I think. There's also some question marks over here we never really explored. Whatever. Catacombs. I choose you.